Is Broken Bobby a solid wood? Somebody asked the question, so let's get into it.
Welcome back to Broken Bobby's transformation page. In the late 80s, I became involved with drugs and would eventually become part of that lifestyle of trafficking, addiction, and violence. Over the next 20 years, I would be in and out of jail and prison. If you're thinking about trying something or you're dealing with addiction, your life don't need to go down the same path mine did. I hurt a lot of people, both physically and emotionally. These are my stories of how I transformed my life, and you can too. Let's get
All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, drop a comment, share the video, hit that notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video or I go live, you will be notified and you can check it out. Don't forget to hit all on that and join the channel. Become a member. Hit that join button, check out the different tiers, and select the one that fits you best. So, is Broken Bobby, am I a solid wood? Was the question that somebody asked. And I'll put that comment up here, but I had to trim it down a little bit because there was some talk about someone else, and I'm not going to put that on here. But basically, what he was saying was, am I a solid wood or am I a dropout like someone else that he mentioned? Yeah, I'm not going to put that up here, but here's the thing. So when Broken Bobby was doing time, when Broken Bobby was running around in the streets, the thing about me, let me stop talking in third person. The thing about me is no matter what it is I'm doing, I always go all out with it. I always go 100%. Sometimes I burn myself out because I put too much effort into what it is that I'm trying to do, whether it be, dealing drugs, uh, going to jail. When I do go to jail, uh, just trying to basically be all I can be with the program, uh, all that sort of stuff. So, uh, when I was doing time, I'll give you a few examples of the type of stuff I was doing. So I was in Riverside County. Somebody disrespected me in a chess game and basically pushed the chess game into my chest, and I got off on him. They sent me to another dorm, and I'm sorry if you've heard this story before, but I'm just giving some examples of being solid, I guess. So they sent me to another dorm, and they tell me I got something coming because I got off on dude in the middle of the day room, and that was against protocol. So they tell me, we can put two guys on you and you can just cover up, you can't fight back, or we can put three on you and you can fight back. So of course I decided, I'm not just going to stand there and get beat on. So I chose the three and I got lumped. It is what it is, right? You know, move on to reception. Uh, there was a big wood that was in the dorm. It was dorm living at this point. And basically, he said he wasn't going to work out. And, being that it was my first term and everything, my first mission almost was, I went over there, I had a piece, and my instructions were if he didn't give the house the 123 that he owed the house, I'm talking about burpees, if you don't know, then get him. Now, from a rational point of view, that sounds pretty irrational, right? You're going to stab somebody because they don't work out? Well, that's what the program was there, and that's what the powers that be wanted. So that was going to be what I would have done had he not done the burpees. And he did the burpees. He didn't know I had the thing on me, but I had it. And to be honest with you, I was hoping that he was going to do his burpees. But regardless, however that turned out, that was, it was going to go down according to him. And had he not completed those burpees, I don't know, things may be a lot different now. I don't know. But, just going with the program. When in San Bernardino County Jail, they put me in a soft dorm. And they ended up dropping a kite on me and getting me out of there because one of the woods got jumped by a couple of Southsiders for a bag, the bag that the commissary comes in. And, he didn't want to give it to him. They wanted it. They took off on him. And all the rest of the woods, I wasn't in the dorm at that time, but they talked about it a lot. They clowned the guy. And, basically he screamed for the deputy while all the woods stood there and laughed. So when I heard the story, I said, well, what did you guys do? And like I started politicking basically in that dorm because there weren't any politics. And I basically took the keys from the guy that had the keys and laid down some rules and made sure everybody was going to work out and, do the things that solid woods do, if you will. So, those are some examples of me being solid when I was locked up. Now, I paroled GP from ADSEG at Delano. I never went to the other side. I never did none of that stuff. Like I did what I was supposed to do, and I went all out with it, as I said earlier. Now, the thing is, when I paroled around February of 2006, I never went back. And, like I stopped using, I'd been clean for 20 years, and I went and I got a job that was the most humiliating job of my life, but it was what was best for my family. So does that make me a solid wood? I basically nowadays I don't have anything to do with that lifestyle. I know some people that are still in that lifestyle, and I fuck with some of those people. You know what I mean? But the thing is, my objective these days is to maintain my sobriety, go to work, pay bills, make sure that my family's taken care of, and that sort of stuff. So does that make me not solid? In my eyes, I think it makes me more solid than ever, to be honest. But drop a comment. What do you guys think? Does it make me not a solid wood because I'm not participating in that lifestyle anymore, and I'm not going back and forth to prison and, doing all that stuff? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, drop a comment and let me know what you think. But, in my opinion, it's real easy to run around in them streets and eventually get caught up, go sit down for a while, do your time, not have to worry about anything, not to having to worry about how am I going to, pay the note on the house this month, or, how I'm going to keep the lights on. Like, to me, that's the real man shit right there. Not to take anything away from anybody that's doing time, but doing time was easy, in my opinion. Not maybe everybody might not have that same opinion, but that was my opinion. The easy way out was to just get busted again and go back and, do what we needed to do. So anyways, that's my take on it. Like I said, drop a comment. Is Broken Bobby a solid wood? You let me know what you think. Anyways, I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the channel and everything. Like, you guys are the best. We just surpassed 1,700 subs, and that's all because of you guys. So shout out to you guys. I really appreciate it. Family, fitness, and freedom are the things that allowed me to get my life together, and they can help you as well to be solid on the outside. But it's just a matter of building a good foundation out here and, not going back, basically, not relapsing. You know, it's life is great on the sober side, on the free side, not having to do a 4 o'clock count and say, your CDC number. Not having to get down in the dirt when the yard gets put down. That stuff sucks. And anybody that thinks that, that's being solid, in its own way, it is. Don't get me wrong. And I'm not knocking the people that are in there. There's a lot of really good people that are still in there. And hopefully someday they'll get out and they'll get a chance to get out here and, reunite with their families and, to make a change in their life. So, anyways, this is going to be a shorter one. I'll kind of leave it at that. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, hit the dislike button if you didn't like it. That's cool. It don't hurt my feelings. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Share the video. It really helps the channel to grow, and we have been growing. Also, hit that notification bell so that anytime I drop a new video or I go live, like I usually do on the weekends, you will be notified and you can check it out when you're ready. And hit that join button and become a member. That's the best way to support this channel. So, hope everybody's having a great week. Just keep pushing forward. It gets easier with time. If you're new to sobriety, welcome. I believe in you. Nobody ever thought I would get clean. And here I am talking to you. So, shout out to all of you guys that are new to sobriety or that have been holding it down. It's not easy, but it's worth it. So, anyways, everybody have a good day and don't look at the mountain. Just start climbing.